2009, fighting fans had more options than ever before. 3D aficionados were treated to the sublime controls of Tekken 6 and the nearly infinite customization options of WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2010. 2D fans had to deal with the massive disappointment that was King of Fighters 12, but that wound was healed by the frenzied nostalgia of Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and the inspired lunacy of BlazBlue Calamity Trigger. The year of the fighter was dominated, however, by the return of the genre's biggest name, Street Fighter. Street Fighter 4 took the best aspects of every Street Fighter game to date, added an awesome new art style, and threw in one of the most intuitive and fluid fighting systems ever created to make the most accessible, intense, and addictive fighting game of the year. Sure, it's got an unfair final boss, but that's part of what Street Fighter is all about. Between the PSP and the DS/DSi, the handheld gaming market has grown up quite a bit in recent years. No longer the exclusive domain of brain-training titles and pet simulators, the portables now feature a wide array of high-quality games from all genres. This year's best included the technically amazing PSP port of Little Big Planet, the brilliantly refined puzzles and storytelling of Professor Layton and the Diabolical Box, and the genre-bending fun of Henry Hatsworth and the Puzzling Adventure. There was even a Zelda title, Spirit Tracks, whose classic gameplay and charm demanded consideration as a handheld Game of the Year contender. None of these titles, however, were as impressive as Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars. With a full-sized map of Liberty City, an engrossing, funny story worthy of the GTA name, and nearly all the functionality of a home console version, Chinatown Wars proved that the DS could handle mature, hardcore content. Once it came to the PSP, things got even better, with significantly improved visuals and a streamlined control scheme. The platformer is almost as old as gaming itself, but the genre is still alive and thriving. Trials HD added speed and physics to the standard formula, becoming one of the most addictive experiences all year. Scribblenauts approached the idea in a unique way, tasking gamers with using their imaginations. Henry Hatsworth and the Puzzling Adventure seamlessly added puzzle elements to the Right Proper Gentleman's platforming, and Little Big Planet PSP scaled down one of last year's best games, making it playable anywhere, anytime. It was New Super Mario Bros. Wii, however, that gave us the most sheer satisfaction when playing alone or with friends. There's just nothing like the feeling of a 2D Mario platformer. This year saw the release of a healthy amount of games that require a much more strategic approach, such as the adorable Little King's Story, the addictive League of Legends, and the epic Empire Total War. On top of that, what might be the most approachable game in the genre, Plants vs. Zombies, was also released and injected 2009 with a heavy dose of zany. When it came time to pick the 2009 Best Ever Award for Best Strategy Game, though, there was no question. Warhammer 40k Dawn of War 2 is simply wonderful, moving the genre forward years by taking the RTS and adding in cooperative play, an interesting campaign, and action mechanics like a cover system that add immeasurable depth. Needless to say, we were impressed.